Here in Las Vegas, Nevada, we have a felony murder rule, which is found in NRS 200.030. And in essence, a felony murder rule says, in the process of committing a felony, if somebody is killed, even if it's unintentional or accidental, you could be found guilty of murder. All the state has to prove is that the murder was logically connected to the commission of a crime. A great example would be, you walk into a Bank of America here in Las Vegas and you draw a firearm, and your only intention is to get money. You draw the firearm, a security guard sees you, he draws his firearm, and to try to prevent the bank robbery, he fires a shot, it misses you, and a bank teller is killed. In this scenario, even though you never fire a shot, even though the shot is fired by someone who's not even an accomplice, you could still be liable for murder here in Las Vegas under the felony murder rule. And the penalties for felony murder can be as severe as if you intended to commit a murder, including the death penalty, life without the possibility of parole, or life with parole. Recently, there was a case that drew huge national attention when a driver, Amar Harris, in a Range Rover on Flamingo Road in the Las Vegas Strip, shot from his vehicle at an individual who was driving in a Maserati. That Maserati then crashed into a taxi cab, which and blew up, and the driver and the passenger in the taxi cab were killed.
They're now expanding the manhunt, the authorities are, for the prime suspect in last week's pre-dawn shootout in Las Vegas. They say 26-year-old Amar Harris, driving down the Vegas Strip when he opened fire on an aspiring rapper's Maserati, killing him and two others after the sports car smashed into a taxi, exploding into a fireball of flames. Here are the authorities in Las Vegas.
In the hours and days after the shooting, we were able to identify the suspect, Amar Harris, as the person who fired shots.
A SWAT team has been searching his apartment in Las Vegas.
There was no intent to harm the people in the taxi cab, yet it was completely foreseeable, and there's a logical connection between the shooting into the Maserati and the crash, which ultimately occurs, killing two occupants in that vehicle. And currently, Amar Harris is facing murder charges based on the felony murder rule, and he could be, if convicted, subjected to the death penalty. We see some very tragic examples here in Las Vegas where someone could be charged with felony murder, where they had absolutely no intention of harming anybody. And here at the Las Vegas Defense Group, we've had tremendous success in defending people who have faced very serious charges, including murder. So if you or your loved one has been charged here in Las Vegas, Henderson, Clark County, Reno, throughout Washoe County, or anywhere in the state of Nevada, call us at the Las Vegas Defense Group, and we'll talk about the best way to defend you on these charges.